Yes.
This is a bad night for Democrats, and they control everything. It is, I don't know if it's a rejection of the Democratic Party or the party moving too much to the left or the party not delivering on progressivism. That's for the Democrats to work out, but it is a rejection. Talk about this with our panel, because whether it's the policing reform or the socialist candidate for mayor of Buffalo, trailing, at least as of right now, to the write-in candidate, the incumbent Democratic mayor, the very, very close race in New Jersey, the not-so-close race in Virginia, we are seeing something going on here, a trend that seems clearly, a message clearly at the Democratic Party.
Absolutely. And there are Democrats who are from areas that are not liberal, that are not progressive, that are, in Washington we call them frontliners, Democrats who are in swing districts, looking ahead to 1 year from now, who I'm texting with some of them are very concerned about what this means.
I think it's just important for us to remember the kind of the backdrop here. The backdrop is that President Biden's approval ratings are underwater. More people in the United States disapprove of his job performance than approve of his job performance. Yes. Inflation is up. Prices are up in terms of home heating oil. The economy has not bounced back the way people wanted. People are still struggling with COVID. A lot of frustration in schools in New Jersey and in Virginia with mask policy, vaccine policy, parents frustrated because schools were closed, so in-person learning for so long. There is a discontent. You look at the right track, wrong track numbers. You ask voters, is the country on the right track or the wrong track? It's something like 75% say the wrong track.
What in the name?
If you're a Democrat sitting on Capitol Hill and you're from one of these swing districts in suburban areas, are you rethinking tonight your vote on this reconciliation package? Are you thinking maybe it's best we shouldn't do it? If I were sitting in the White House, if I were sitting in the leadership of in the Democratic councils in the Congress, I'd be worried about that. I'd be trying to firm these people up.
No!
I think that the Democrats are coming across in ways that we don't recognize, that are annoying and offensive and seem out of touch in ways that I don't think show up in our feeds when we're looking at our kind of echo chamber.
Do you even know what you just said?
Party, what you've seen is it's become a more college-educated urban party in coalition with minority voters, and the messages tend to be moralizing. It's like it is. We are going to tell you. We will tell you what is right. We and no connection to people who work with their hands, people who work with their backs, rural voters.
That feeling that Americans have of fear, stress, anxiety, frustration, about all sorts of issues, right? And they might not have the same kind of anxiety about the same issue, but there is this feeling of dread, of discontent, of a country that's sort of stalled out and not delivering in the way that Biden promised.
Great story, compelling and rich.